Welcome to Vegan Ultra. I'm your inspiration guide, Adam Gallus, on this epic quest for health, hope, and happiness, in which I lose 150 pounds in 12 months on a whole food vegan diet while walking 2 marathons a week, every week for a year, 2,700 miles, basically across the entire country, to prove to myself, my family, and anyone watching on YouTube that anybody can become an ultra athlete and the healthiest, happiest version of themselves if they're consistent, try, and are powered by plants. I've lost 85 pounds in 4 months so far, and this is part 16, where I showcase the science-based magic of Blue Zone living. So let me show you exactly what I mean. So as you can see here, this is a study from the American Journal of Lifestyle Medicine, basically about the Blue Zones. So what are the Blue Zones? Well, you might have heard about them. These are places with concentrations of centenarians, or people living to 100 or longer, 10 times more than the global average. There's officially 5 places. Initially, Okinawa, Japan; Sardinia, Italy; Icaria, Greece; Nicoya, Costa Rica; Loma Linda, United States; and now we have the newest, which is Singapore, the longest health span in the world at 84 years. The key is they have the optimal lifestyle. They move naturally. They have a purpose in life. They do good stress management. They eat until they're about 80% full. They focus on plants, eating on average meat 5 times per month. They drink wine, that's resveratrol. You can get the same benefits from about 1 pound of grapes per day. A sense of belonging, whether that is spiritually, faith, or simply having groups that you belong to that share a common purpose and passion. Having close connections with family, and having close connections with friends. Now, let me show you, of course, the key is diet. So we have the University of Nebraska kind enough to analyze the diets of the Blue Zone. So you can see the Okinawans, famous for their love of sweet potatoes, rice, vegetables, beans, other grains, 2% animal proteins. Nicoya, they do like their dairy, 24%. They also eat a bit of eggs, 2%. Meat. Overall animal proteins around 31%. The Sardinians are also around 30% animal proteins, but mostly you can see here whole grains for the Sardinians. They love their vegetables. They love their beans. Whole grains for the Nicoyans, vegetables, fruits, and beans. Loma Linda, 15% animal protein. They love their vegetables, their fruits, and their beans. And in Icaria, it's vegetables, green vegetables, fruits, beans. They love their potatoes, and pasta and whole grains. So this one here is also looking at what we have here, around 11%. So we have 11% animal protein, 15%, 2%. And of course, in recent videos, I've also shown the unofficial Blue Zones: Abkhazia of the Caucasus, the Vilcabamba of Ecuador, and the Hunza of Pakistan, where people frequently live into their 90s or 100. They simply don't have the birth certificates that they can prove that they have lots of centenarians, but of course, they live free of chronic disease. You can see here in terms of animal protein, 1 to 10% generally tends to be much lower fat than the standard American diet. Americans are around 26% animal proteins. Now you might wonder, wait a minute, weren't the Icarians and some of these other Blue Zones, such as Sardinians, eating around 30% animal protein? Isn't that what the Americans do? Yes, but take a look at this. Processed food, 62%. How much Blue Zone vegan diets are Americans eating? About 12%, while the answers are 65 to 85% in the actual Blue Zones. Diet is around 70 to 80% of the health benefits of Blue Zone living. Remember, your diet represents everything that you actually makes up your body. So if your diet's not right, there is no hope. Remember, doctors recommend around 70 to 90% optimal eating. The body can handle the rest if you have a good lifestyle. Well, the average American is around 90% junk food. Well, there's a reason we're the sickest people in the world. So, what does this actually mean? This is what I'm talking about, the power of the Blue Zone vegan lifestyle, which includes not just the diet itself, of course, which can reduce your all-cause mortality by 15%, but we have all these other benefits as well. And tomorrow, or later today in the video, I'll be talking about the science-based magic of walking, which I just discovered turns out to be the single best lifestyle change you can make. Yes, simple walking. You will be absolutely blown away by the science-based magic of walking as I help you to navigate your own journey to the best and healthiest, happiest version of yourselves. Remember, this is Blue Zone Vegan Living. This is nature's gift to all of us and can help all of us become the Captain America version of ourselves if we just give it a chance.